Welcome to the 2023 Row by Row from Heritage Quilt Barn. You want to make sure that the fabrics are lined up on that first edge. This is critical for your row by row to finish at the correct size. With right sides together, pin and sew fabric strip A to fabric strip B. Press seam toward fabric A and continue on sewing your strips into sets according to the pattern. Then sew strip sets together, connecting fabric B to C and fabric D to fabric E. Lay flat on a cutting mat and use a ruler to get that first edge nice and straight. Don't cut off any more fabric than you have to on that first edge because you will need the full width of these strips to make the right size row by row. Follow the pattern to know how many of what size strip to cut. On the last strip, go ahead and leave the selvage on there. You can go ahead and sew your row by row together. This last piece will end up being on the far right, so you can just leave it on there and trim it off at the end. For laying out the design, a design wall comes in really handy for this because you truly can lay out the whole thing according to the pattern and really see what it's going to look like. If you don't have access to a design wall, just use your table or ironing board to lay it out. I used a small ruler and of course the diagram and the pattern to offset these pieces the correct amount. Pin and sew right sides together with a scant 1/4 inch seam. Press seams to one side. Once your row is pieced, you'll need to mark 2 parallel lines 9.5 inches apart on the top and bottom of your row. Once you're sure they're straight, cut. For the butterfly applique, cut the fusible web into 3 equal pieces and gently fuse to the back of the butterfly motifs. Use a pair of sharp scissors to carefully cut around the butterfly motif. I chose to leave some of the blue behind the antennae of the butterfly because where it will be placed on the row by row, the background is blue and I feel like you really don't even see it. Peel the paper off the back of your butterfly motifs and place them. Cover with a pressing cloth and use a hot iron and some steam to permanently fuse the butterflies to your row by row.